Here we are. It is Sunday night. How about that? I can't believe it. I really can't. There's all kinds of people already here. I tell you what, I took off of work on Friday, and I thought I will have a nice, long 3-day weekend. And this weekend has flown by. It really has. How is everyone doing? There's already all kinds of chat out there. We have several people that have joined. I'm glad that you're here. And yes, I have to go ahead and say, William, a big hotty toddy. Ole Miss over A&M. They're playing well. You may have not just the Heisman candidate, but the Heisman winner. We're going to see. Good to see you here, William. Drunken Sailor is here from Houston, Texas. We're going to be in Houston in a month, just over a month. How about that? I love it. Charles is here. I've talked to Charles all day, all weekend, and I know he's had a good weekend. He's watching the Chiefs game. I know many of you, and while Charles is watching the Chiefs game and rooting for the Chiefs, it's a divisional game, Tren is also here, and she's not rooting for the Chiefs. I can tell you that. Hey, Tren, glad you're here. Pete Holly is here as well. It's good to see you. Chip is here. We're going to get this thing started. There's all kinds of stuff to talk about. You guys know that. It's been a wild week in cruising. One of the busiest weeks. I would say that this week was the busiest week for the industry since the cruise restart late June, early July. We're going to get into that. Andrew is here. Andrew, it's good to talk to you again. Kendra is here. Another Sunday, another live. It is an awesome way to end the weekend. It really is. I look forward to it all day long. And I smoked a pork butt today, all day. I mean, it was like a 12, 13, 14-hour smoke. We just got done eating, and all day, Amanda would say, what else are you doing today? I've got this. And so we talked about this all day. I'm so happy to be here. Rachel is here as well. Rodney, hello, Rodney. Hope you're doing well. Michael, hello, Michael. Mike and Michelle, big hello to you. Hope you're doing well and had a great weekend. Gina's here. And William, the Razorbacks played well. They won at LSU on the road at night, which is tough to do. So we brought home a trophy we call the boot. State of Arkansas, State of Louisiana, stacked on top of one another just like they are on the map. We brought it home. We love it. Lynn, hello, Lynn. Codeman, hello. I'm glad that you're here. I've got a fresh glass. Oh, I love it. I need something in mine. I've been crazy busy. Need a little something. Maybe Amanda will come up here in a little bit and bring me a little something. J&S is here. Hello. Oh, my gosh. Patty is here. So how about Andrew? I did your trick on early check-in. It worked. I'm telling you that early check-in video, it gets a lot of views. It helps so many people, and I'm ecstatic that it does so. Because all of us, we work so hard to cruise. We're so anxious to cruise. And when we can be part of that first group, A01, A02, A03. I talked to Doreen today. She got A05. Maybe there were a lot of diamond and platinum that checked in 16 days before. But that early check-in, it just feels good. It feels good to know that you were among the first to get on the ship. So, Andrew, I'm glad that it worked. And while people are rolling in, there's a bunch of them rolling in. If you have questions tonight, remember, just put question in that comment box. Ask your question, whatever it is, no matter the cruise line, no matter if it's regarding cruising, protocols, places to stay the night before, any question that you have regarding onboard activities, anything, you ask it. And I can probably, I could bet, okay, I promise I could bet that an Islander will probably answer your question before I get to it, but we will cover it here. This is a time to interact. I always say during the week it's me talking to that camera that's right over there, and we don't get to interact live. You know, we do in comment sections, but this is live. So make sure you engage. Don't just sit there. Engage, and I will do my best to respond to everybody, but I know other Islanders will as well. I also invite you early on in the show, like this live broadcast. It does so much for us. It really does. I've done a lot of research on it. YouTube offers a lot of these resources to us YouTubers. Like if I want to put the label on it, The more likes we get, I'm telling you, it puts the video in front of other people and it exposes our community to so many others. So please like that video as we get started here, and let's go. Here we go. Gina, of course, is here. It's been a great week. I'm glad to see that. Tammy, the barbecue was awesome. Oh my gosh. So good. We're going to have it for probably 3 days. Tom is here from Chicago. Hello. Cubs or White Sox? I have to ask that from you, Tom. Let me know. Michelle, of course, is here. Tammy, Panthers won today, and oh my gosh, how about the Carolina Panthers? I mean, unreal. Cam Newton comes back. He scores. They go to Arizona. I know Kyler Murray didn't play, but wow, what a performance by the Panthers. I'm glad that they won. I know that you're happy for sure. Rachel, I know you've got those Chiefs. I know they're going for sure. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate that. The S in J&S Adventures. Thank you, Cheryl, very much. Cheryl, you hopped on earlier this week as well. I appreciate that. I could not help earlier this week. When Carnival made their announcement Wednesday, I had to go live. I had to. And some of you guys jumped on here. I didn't expect a big crowd, but I was like, Amanda was in school. Okay, she's, of course, is a teacher. I said, I have to talk to somebody. I'm here by myself. I have got to talk to somebody. Charles and I are texting back and forth. So I went live, and I enjoyed some company here from everybody. Here we go. Go Blue, Tony says. I like that. Barry is here. 6 days, Barry. 6 days to the Mardi Gras. I'm ready to cruise on Mardi Gras. I have not yet, and I'm going to in June, but it's just not getting here fast enough. Islanders, have you cruised the Mardi Gras yet? Have you cruised the Mardi Gras? And if you have, tell us what is the one can't miss, don't miss. It's different than any other ship. That's what keeps a lot of us cruising, right? A lot of us veteran cruisers is that what's new? What new experience can I have? I know I want to know, and Barry, of course, wants to know as well. And Trina, looky there. Doing check-in trick Wednesday night, but being Eastern time, do a refresh at midnight. Trina, first off, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that more than you know. It helps us so much. It really does. And for the check-in tip, and for those of you who don't know what I'm referencing, I have a video on our page that talks about this trick to check in. A lot of us do it. And I think a lot of us did it before too, before COVID, but I just sat down and recorded it. And it's literally me doing it live as I checked in on our cruise in October. Trina, you're going to be on the Eastern Coast, 11 o'clock. Okay, sorry. Midnight, East Coast. Okay. Carnival's time. Carnival's based out of Miami. So it's East Coast. So midnight, East Coast, you can check in. It's 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time for me. Okay, so if you're East Coast, it's midnight for you, 11 o'clock for me, okay? Refresh that page as soon as the second hits midnight on the East Coast, 11 o'clock Central Time. Refresh it, you can check in, and you will get a good group, I promise you. Let's catch back up. You guys keep on chatting, typing, and you know how it goes. I catch up. Susie is here. Can't believe how long it's taking to get a refund from Royal Caribbean. It was canceled September the 1st. Wow. I know that there were difficulties, last year, 2020, March through the end of summer across the industry, but I'm surprised to see that, Susie, as you point out there, September 1st, I would think that you'd have your refund by now. Hopefully you get it soon. I mean, that is your money. Hopefully you get it soon. I've got one contact at Royal Caribbean that I could send you to. I'm not saying they could help, but if you don't see it very soon, reach out to me, either in a comment on one of my videos or on Facebook. I'll do everything I can to help for sure. Andrew, I love it. Breeze A04, you're going to be on so quick. Patty, I'm from Arkansas, but we live in Tulsa now. You're still not too far. Going on the Breeze in 26 days for the third time this year. Then the Dream in January. Patty, that's awesome. We love the Breeze. Absolutely love the Breeze. Just got off of her, 3 weeks ago? About 3 weeks ago. Beautiful ship. Patty, I am just north of Conway in central Arkansas. You probably know where I'm at. on Highway 65. That's where I'm at. Yep, Code Man, been lucky enough to have cruised on Mardi Gras, and I'm going to party New Year's Eve. How about that? New Year's Eve on the horizon to Aruba. Code Man, it's going to be awesome. It is. Again, Mardi Gras, June 11th for us, and Charles and Rachel are going as well. We will probably have a pretty good sized group by the time we get to it. But June 11th is when we're going. It's actually Amanda's birthday week. We're going to board on her birthday, June 11th. And New Year's Eve is awesome, Code Man. It is awesome. I will never forget. It was 2018, I guess, maybe 17, 18. And the Gangnam Style was popular. And the Captain Nola sit out there about 11 p.m., an hour before the new year, and was dancing away. I swear he was not fit to be in control that night. I'm almost positive. But we had a blast. Free champagne. And they give all the noisemakers, and all the party stuff. They throw a big party. You get to watch Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. I got that right. On Lido Deck, it's just, there's nothing else like it. If you have not cruised over New Year's, try to. Bring in New Year on a cruise ship. How about that? I love it. I do. Thank you, Charles there. Lori, good evening. Yes, thank you, JNS. Hit that like button. Let's see. Amanda's on here. Look at that. I like it. Cheryl, question. Explain how to get some of your onboard credit back from the casino. Okay, Cheryl, I'll explain this to you. And Carnival will not like for me to explain this to you, but that you could do this before COVID. You can certainly do it now. A lot of people have a ton of onboard credit. We have some coming up. We cruise in about a month, but so the easiest way to do it, and again, take this for what it's worth. If it offends anybody, I'm sorry. I'm helping here. Okay. Sit down at a slot machine, enter in your sign and sell card. You'll have to create an account. It's easy. It's free. PIN number. And know how much you want to eventually get out, in cash. So let's say it's $500, okay? You charge your room, your sign and sell account $500. You might have $600 on board credit, okay? It's toward the end of the cruise. You're going to use a little bit, but you want that cash back, okay? Enter $500. Play as much or as little as you want. I've seen people do one spin before. One spin and then click cash out. I've seen people do 10 or 20 spins or play $100. That part is up to you. Whenever you're done, click the button, cash out, I'm done. Take your card, go to the cashier, okay, and say, I need to cash out my player's bank, my player's account. Okay, they'll take your card, they'll scan it, they'll see that you have $490, let's say. And they will sit there and give you $490 cash. That's the way it works, okay? There's chances, people always say if you play one or two spins that they'll catch you and say, no. I've never seen it to be the case, okay? I'm not saying it won't happen, but that is, Cheryl, that's how you do it, okay? We've done it before, and a lot of times it's because price drops and things like that, but we couldn't get our money back because we didn't book early saver, we booked another rate, and all of a sudden we've got some onboard credit that we need to get back. So, yep, Chargers, Tom, I like it. Mike asked, any Islanders going on the Glory out of New Orleans for New Year's 12/26, the day after Christmas, through 1/2? Let Mike know. Mike and Michelle are going. They're excited to go. The countdown is less than 30 days. Till I'm on the Carnival Dream, Drunken Souther says. I love it, and I love the Dream too. Talk about casinos. That one has always, for one reason or another, I don't know, but I've been on it probably 4, maybe 5 times. Always been good to me. Yep. Tom says Cubbies. I like it. P. Holly, question, what is the entertainment like on the NCL Epic? I have not been on the Epic. I know Charles has been on Norwegian and could tell you some of the experience there. I would imagine that the entertainment, though, on Norwegian, given its history and how much they invest in their entertainment with the rest of their fleet, and the Epic, of course, the ship itself is beautiful and new. I would imagine it's epic. I'd imagine it's very, very good. And, of course, it's subjective. It can be subjective, right? Based on what you like, but I would imagine that it's very good. I can try to do some research on that for you. Lynn, oh my gosh, I don't know how you know, that it's my birthday. I'm trying to scroll up to, okay. Amanda, I wasn't going to mention anything, but Amanda did. When you see the Island Time post, that's Amanda downstairs with our two boys. I don't know how she does it by herself. They're rowdy. If you guys have boys, you know how it goes. And but that's Amanda. She's chatting downstairs. I said, if you can get them asleep, come upstairs. But I did not expect that. So, Lynn, thank you so much. My birthday is 1 week from today. 1 week from today, I'll be 33. Scottie Pippen year, 33. Charles, goodness gracious, thank you so much. I appreciate that super chat. Lynn, that super chat means a lot. Maybe tonight Amanda will let me keep the super chat money, and I can spend it on something that I want to spend it on. You think that will work? I don't know if that will work, but maybe she will tonight. Thank you so much. It's going to be so. What am I doing for my birthday? Imagine this. Imagine this is what I'm doing for my birthday. Okay, and I want to ask you this. Amanda and I are leaving, and we're going to see Rachel and Charles in Kansas City. So think about this, and I want you to answer this question here in just a second. I'll go ahead and ask you the question. That way you can be answering. Have you ever met someone or a couple, friends on a cruise ship, had a great week, a great cruise, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, doesn't matter. You come home, and that friendship is legit a lifelong friendship, and you've gone to see somebody. Either you've cruised together in the future as friends, or you have gone to see them. Tell me if you have done that. Have you made a friendship that is carried outside of the cruise ship where you see one another again? Go ahead and answer that, and I will tell you my answer is yes. Amanda and I literally are going to see Rachel and Charles. We met on the July 24th cruise on the Vista, enjoyed Havana together, and here we are for my birthday next weekend, going to see Rachel and Charles in Kansas City. So Cowboys and Chiefs are playing, but the tickets are outrageous. Charles and I today were texting like $250 a pop. We can't do that. But thank you so much. I see so many people now saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. I'm so blessed, and I don't want to talk about me too much, but I'm telling you, I grew up with nothing. Single mom, moved I don't know how many times, and I've worked hard to try to make something of myself, my life, and Amanda's been the biggest blessing I could ever ask for, besides Jesus Christ and salvation. And I'm here today. I'm blessed. I really am. Let's get back into it. Share, I'll see let's see. Yep, December 2nd and January 29th cruise. Rodney, of course, you've been with us since just about the beginning. Just got off the Magic from Aruba and in home in time to catch your live. Rodney, I hope you had a great cruise. I am jealous of you. I know that you need a vacation from your vacation, though. Sometimes, Islanders, if you do it right, you get home and you're like, oh my gosh, I need a few days off from my vacation. I love it. Tammy, sailing at December 4th on the Magic. What do we look for? Brunches, cocktail specials, etc. If you've been on the Magic recently, we have. It's been several years, but the Magic's a beautiful ship, a dream class ship. Red Frog Pub is, of course, one of our favorite places. They will have happy hour specials when you get on board. If you have Cheers, though, it kicks in, so it doesn't really, I won't say it doesn't matter, but if you don't have Cheers, for sure go to Red Frog Pub. If you do have Cheers, Red Frog Pub is still an awesome place on embarkation day to spend some time. The Vista had karaoke. You stepped on board, Red Frog Pub was open, and they had karaoke like at 1 o'clock or something. So you talk about getting to know people. It was one of the best embarkation days we've ever had. Tammy, also, of course, Alchemy Bar. If you're looking for drinks, go to Alchemy Bar. And the Steakhouse Bar. Okay, Charles and I and Trin did this in October. You don't have to have reservations at the steakhouse, okay, $38 a person, to go to the Steakhouse Bar, which has a bigger, wider selection, more expensive selection of drinks. You can go to the bar without having a reservation. and we had to go try the watermelon martini. It's Christine Duffy's favorite drink on the ship, and I've said forever I would try it. We went to the steakhouse, and you can get it other places too, but whatever they use in the steakhouse, I think is a little bit higher shelf. And Charles and Trent and I can all tell you, phenomenal cocktail. Okay, the watermelon martini at the steakhouse. Do it. Put it on your list, okay? Carolyn is here. Hello, Carolyn. Hope you're doing well. We are on the Mardi Gras for Thanksgiving. Have a traditional Thanksgiving meal. I did that of 2018. Traditional Thanksgiving meal, turkey and stuffing. And I think it was also formal night, and they had the grilled jumbo shrimp. I mean, it was an awesome pair. And I think I had pecan pie for dessert. So that's going to be awesome for Thanksgiving. Andrew, I have $500 on onboard credit. What should I use it on? I know our Islanders can help you. Our community can help you. I'd have to give Amanda a massage, of course. She loves the spa. We have an entire line item in our budget for the spa. And I would say do something you haven't done. Do something you haven't done before. Whether it's the chef's table, whether it's the steakhouse, or if they start it again, I heard it's maybe going to come back. It may be the first of the year, but the Behind the Fun tour. It's something that I've never done, and I want to. So do something you haven't done before, even if it's something small. You haven't played bingo, go. Okay, do something, even if it costs a little bit. Do that. And Charles, you're right. How about them Cowboys? What a day. Where was this team last week? That was crazy. Lynn, we'll cruise the Mardi Gras in May 2022. I love it. Yeah, Shaq's Big Chicken, William. I want to try it. I do. We talked about Mardi Gras things to try. Try Shaq's Big Chicken, and they have breakfast, too, at Shaq's Big Chicken. Here we go. Karen, January 29th on the Mardi Gras. I just can't wait. Patty, any of the Islanders on December 11th, Breeze, or 23rd, Dream? Maybe. We'll see. Tom, we're on the horizon for Super Bowl. Oh, my gosh. Valentine's and Olympics. That is going to be awesome. They will show all of those things on Lido. Super Bowl on Lido. That's a bucket list for me. I want to do that. That is awesome. Codeman, Mardi Gras has awesome restaurants, which is good because a Lido market food really wasn't what we're used to. It's like they forgot to cook. Codeman, we mentioned that a little bit last week, how we were just a little bit disappointed in the food selection, especially buffet on the Carnival Breeze in October. You know, and there's all kinds of reasons maybe, why, but it is what it is. So, yep, the restaurants are another option. Bonsai Sushi. It's unreal. It really is. One of our favorite places on the entire ship, and it's like $6, $7, $8 for all the rolls. It's good. It is. Of course, Mike and Michelle are going on the Mardi Gras toward the end of February. That is going to be a blast. Certainly, I work in marketing for a living, data and marketing. Carnival surely is going to have some sort of marketing blitz for Mardi Gras on Mardi Gras. I can only expect them to do so, most definitely. Drunken Sailor Travel. My goodness, Houston, Texas. Raising my glass to Derek for early birthday wishes and the whole Island Time community. May we all be blessed and enjoy island adventures this coming year. That is a toast, and I need a drink. I know Amanda's downstairs, but that Drunken Sailor Travel, that's a toast. I appreciate you so much for the toast and those birthday wishes. It's special, and I have a twin brother. It really is special to me. My twin brother, 2008, was he had a disease. He was told he had so long to live unless they did an experimental surgery. They did the experimental surgery. He's still around. He's still around all this time later. We're 2 minutes apart, so my birthday is extra special. I always spend it with him, or try to. I always try to. We will this week. We'll celebrate it. But may we all be blessed and enjoy island adventures this coming year. What a toast. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that super chat, Drunken Sailor Adventures. I really do appreciate it. Scroll back up here. Woo, 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 woo. I got to find where I'm at. We got so much to get into. We haven't got into it. Here we go. James, we both took our daughters, boyfriends with us on a cruise in August, and now they're sending us links to cruise ships they want to go on next in different ports. You got them hooked, James. Exactly where you want them. They're hooked. They're ready to go. I love it, James. I do. And it's the start of so many memories. That's what cruising is. And I don't want to say we've converted, but we've taken so many new cruisers over the years that are hooked. And that will go anytime we can go. They're nurses and stuff like that. They can take off anytime they will go. Sarah, we were on Mardi Gras, and our favorite activity was sitting in Grand Central area, which is a new area, and watching the band and singers rehearse. Then later watching the show. Totally awesome. I cannot wait to visit Grand Central. I can't wait to visit Brass Magnolia. Oh, the reviews on that is unreal. I love it. And Patty, originally from Fort Smith, went to Hackett. Yes, I absolutely know where it is. I do. Patty, I'm so excited for the Jubilee to come to Galveston. I haven't sailed out of Florida yet. I will be platinum on the Dream in January. Patty, congratulations. You can check in 16 days before now being platinum. And how about the Jubilee? We haven't even mentioned the news. We're 26 minutes in and haven't even mentioned that the Jubilee, the news of the Jubilee, of course, we probably all know, but my goodness, huge news. Galveston, Texas, getting the flagship for Carnival Cruise Line. The flagship. They're not moving the Mardi Gras like we thought maybe they would. We knew we'd get an XL class ship, but Carnival says, we're going to give you the new one. We're going to give you the Jubilee. And how cool is it that the original Carnival Jubilee sailed out of Galveston? 21 years, okay, whenever the Jubilee comes out in 2023, 21 years prior, the original Jubilee sailed out of Galveston. It's cool. It really is. Except for the new Jubilee is 4 times larger. How about that? It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited, and I'm ready for bookings. We're going to do everything we can to be on the inaugural. Amanda being a teacher, we'll see what happens with it. My goodness. But we will, there will be all sorts of press events, and we will go, just like we did for Mardi Gras. We welcome the Mardi Gras home. We'll be invited to those from Carnival with those that we know. We'll bring you everything we can live, and I cannot wait, hopefully, to cruise the Jubilee with all of you. I cannot wait to do that. Here we go. AE, this has been like this since at least my first cruise in 2008. Yep, you're right about that. And love the Panorama. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful ship going on the breeze February 28th. Have not been on the Panorama yet. Being on the West Coast, Amanda and I really need to get out on a cruise on the West Coast, but we haven't yet. Trend, I believe, has. She's been on, and we need to go on the Panorama for sure. Sarah, the Grand Central, yep, is deck 6. Yep. Patty, I've sailed out of Mobile, New York City, Mobile again, and Galveston. How about that? I love that. New York City is a goal for me, too. That Statue of Liberty, passing by Statue of Liberty, does not get any more American than that. I love it. Thank you, Rhonda, for the birthday wishes and joy. Patty, yep, the only notification that you have set on. Thank you so much, Patty. I appreciate that. JNS, yep, we need to go live. We'll see. Charles and I, we might do a live show together next week. How about that? We'll see if we're in the right state. Lynn, your oldest is 36. I love it. I do. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Amanda, I didn't tell them the story of the smoker. The smoker I have is awful. But I make it work. Amanda says, you need to buy a new one. Nope. I have not cruised Super Bowl, Tom. I have not. Joy is leaving on the Breeze in 3 weeks. Joy, you just got off the Breeze and you're going to get back on the Breeze. I love it. Breeze is absolutely one of my favorite ships. She's beautiful, and they've done such a good job maintaining her outside, inside. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. A lot of people cruise on the Breeze. I can see it. William, 83 days to William cruises. Rachel says she cannot wait to see me. I know she really wants to see Amanda. But yes, friends for life for sure. Tom, I wonder if the lip sync contest is on the Magic. I would bet money that it is. I think it is. Yep. Now, whether or not they're doing it, they didn't on the Breeze, but it was a 4-day. It'd be interesting. Let us know, Tom, if they do that. If someone has been on the Magic and you can confirm or deny whether or not they're doing the lip sync, let us know. Lynn, y'all see 50 people watching, only 8 likes. We got 39 likes now. I like it. I do. And while I catch up, and of course, if you have questions, continue to ask them. I want to ask you this, though, because this is a big week for me because I work this week and I'm off the next week. I was wondering today when I'm thinking about schedules, I'm thinking about our Islanders, our community. I'm excited because I work this week and I'm off all of Thanksgiving week. For those of you who work, still have to work, is that the same for you? What do you do with time off around Thanksgiving? Let us know as I keep plucking along here and interacting. Here we go. Cheryl, I'm getting the watermelon martini. Yes, it's you'll get more than one. Trust me, you'll get more than one. I love it. Thank you so much, Charles, for that. Jane S., yes, hit that like button. And we're almost back here. Michael, any idea if they will ever bring back the midnight buffet display? Gosh, I wish they would. And they do for certain events. Of course, the Carnival Journeys cruises and some special holidays. For instance, we went on a July 4th cruise 2019, I believe it was. And on July 4th, they had at midnight, they had an American buffet. It was like a barbecue. Hamburgers, hot dogs, and all sorts of different barbecue and the traditional sides. But I would love to see, even if it was limited, and even if it was a couple of nights, okay? We're not going to have midnight buffet every night. We understand there's waste involved. We understand someone has to man the buffet and they have to cook. But what if they did a couple of nights? Just a couple, maybe the embarkation night, okay? And maybe one other, a midnight buffet would be awesome. It really would. Rodney, don't forget your $25 free slot machines. Still not having slot tournaments. You're absolutely right, Rodney. Platinum and Diamond. Get your $25 free play. You can get it in slots, or they will give you free play chips to go on a table, even if you don't play in the casino. Do it. I've seen others make money. I know I mentioned this a few weeks ago. A man didn't play in the casino. He got his $25. He went to the roulette table. He put it on his and his wife's anniversary, and he hit the number. $25 bet paid $800 and something. And they gave him chips, and he said, now what do? I said, well, do you want to play? Or he said, no, I want this money. I said, you tell the dealer you're done. You're cashing out. And he won over $800 on his $25 free play. So make sure you're getting that, okay? Gina's here, and then we just, the chat just scrolled on me. I saw Gina's name, though, because I hadn't seen it yet until right then. I was going to say, now I'm lost. Lots of chat, and I love it. There it is. Yep. Bonsai's amazing. That's what Gina said. I was trying to find it, Gina. I hadn't seen you here tonight until now. It's good to see you here, and I absolutely agree. Tom, let's do a shot for early birthday. I'm with you on that. We had the Scooby-Doo. Charles, was that what it was called, the Scooby-Doo shot? That was interesting on the breeze. That's another one. If you're going on the breeze, get the Scooby-Doo shot at the casino bar. Dangerous. I'll say that. Dangerous. Oh, goodness. Cheryl, thank you so much. We love you in this community. Jane S., everyone who wants to go on the Jubilee, you need to sign up for alerts and see when they're booking. It's available on Carnival's website. Jane S., awesome point. I used to think that was wonky, whatever. It's not really, I remember when Mardi Gras, same thing, they said sign up for the latest news, deals, info, and then they had that news and info, and it went to those email addresses first, and I think those people, no lie, I remember this, you got a discounted rate. It was $50 or $100 just for signing up. So sign up on Carnival's website and make sure you're ready for the latest info regarding the Jubilee. It will be out soon. Bookings are going to start in January. I bet we get some news in December, and I can't wait for January. I cannot wait. Here we go. I would say the Vista. Yep. Michelle of the Dream Class ships cannot wait to experience Mardi Gras in April. Every time I see video of the Mardi Gras, it's just, I'm blown away. It's hard to believe that it's even a Carnival ship. The staples are there, but just the design, the magnitude, and the scale of everything. Several of the public areas, the floors it's not a 10 or 12 foot you know ceiling height. It's 20 feet. It looks absolutely awesome. It does. Kendra cannot wait for the Jubilee. She's excited. Oh, I'm excited. Yep. Tammy, you and your wife come and cruise with us with Carnival to St. Thomas. Oh, I love St. Thomas. We will take you both with us to top of the mountain for the best banana daiquiri. How about that? You've ever had November of 2022. We need to look at dates, Tammy. We do. St. Thomas is it's stunning. It is. Most of the time we go out of New Orleans and Galveston because we're close here in Arkansas. But going out of Florida and going to St. Thomas and St. Martin and Turks and Caicos is just unbelievable. It really is. It's our favorite. It is. Thank you, Mike. You'll be on the Jubilee. We're going to go. I can't wait. I hope the teachers are out of school. That's all I got to say. If not, I'm going to be begging and pleading Amanda. Amanda, I have to go. I have to go. Oh, Andrew, didn't you say you're getting back on December 2nd or leaving December 2nd? We're cruising December 18th on the Vista, 18th to the 24th. Yep. Michelle, leaving in 13 days on the horizon. First time going to Aruba. You're going to love Aruba. So far south. Look up, those of you who are getting ready to go to Aruba, or you want to, look up how far south Aruba is. I mean, you're far from home. I always think that, man, I'm far from home. I love it. I love it. Lynn, I work Thanksgiving week, only off Thursday. Goodness, I'm sorry about that. Joy, only Thanksgiving Day off. Kansas City, 17-7. I like that, except for Trent. I'm sorry. Trinity. Raiders fan. Michelle, thank you. Yep. And Beckett's my oldest is a Chiefs fan. Hey, of course, Gina, yep, you're here. Monty, hello, Monty. And I saw all three of your comments on the video yesterday. Absolutely. Need to run now, Gina. Thank you so much for joining us. Charles, yes, Rodney, Japanese restaurant on the Mardi Gras is my favorite. I need to look at that. I think she's on maybe Panorama 2 and Horizon. Andrew, work up to Thanksgiving and have 2 days off, then watch football and eat leftovers. You're right about that. Oh my gosh, leftovers are the absolute best. But not this year. Breeze 2 days later. How about that? So you're gonna have Thanksgiving. Get ready, pack, travel. I love it. I love it. I wanted to mention a couple things here. Something new for me and kind of for Island Time, but I put the name of 2 groups on Facebook in the description of this video, and I can put them in the video tomorrow too. But I've been asked to help administer 2 groups on Facebook: the Carnival Celebration Cruise Group. Okay, so the second in the XL class of ships that are coming out, Carnival Celebration Cruise Group. And then a group was just started, but I think we've got about 900 members now, the Carnival Jubilee Official Cruise Group, okay? I did not start the groups. They are not mine per se, and I'm not the administrator on behalf of Island Time. I don't get a free pass to post my content per se. Others, of course, can. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it as a cruiser and doing it as Derek Phillips. So I wanted to invite you there. Really good administrators, an awesome group, both those groups. So I wanted to mention those in the description of this video so you can join those. My Facebook page, honestly, is like 80% cruise stuff. It probably is for you too. But I wanted to ask you this too, because we are a month away here from cruising, December the 18th, so just over a month. And I wondered about this because usually we're bad about this. I want to know, when you cruise, what all do you pay for ahead of time? List out the things that you pay for before you cruise. We're a month out, and I'm thinking about what should we be paying for, okay? And we've cruised, of course, 15, 16, 17, 18 times. But I always wonder, what do other people do? Just yesterday, Amanda was saying, hey, do you want to go to the steakhouse the first night? I said, well, yeah, of course. And our anniversary is December 17th, and our 10-year anniversary of cruising is December 18th. I said, we have to go to the steakhouse and celebrate 10 years being together and 10 years of cruising. And she's like, well, book it. And I was like, well, I'll just book it when we get on the ship. And I thought, well, of course, things have been busy. Here lately, they've been selling out at the steakhouse and specialty restaurants. So I wondered, what does everybody do? What's the norm? Gratuities, yes, take care of that. But what else do people do? I just wondered about that. And so I need to go on, honestly, and prepay for the steakhouse. Cheers, of course, is cheaper if you do it. 10% cheaper if you do it before you get on the ship as compared to when you get on the ship. Wi-Fi packages, internet packages, are cheaper if you book it before than when you get on. But I just wondered what everyone tried to do. Mike says, usually we try to pay for as much as possible up front. I like that idea, and it probably should be what we do, honestly. That way you're done with it. You don't feel bad about it. But for some reason I don't know why. Rhonda, pay for as much as possible. Again, Charles, thank you for that. Andrew, where do I stay in Galveston? I'll answer that here in a second. Monty, I honestly book as much as advance as possible. So maybe I need to start doing that. I usually do Cheers, but we've got some onboard credit, so we might use it for that. Patty, I pay ahead. So gratuities, we do that. Parking, yeah, I need to do that earlier. I usually wait. I don't need to do that. But excursions, see, we usually wait till we're on board, and we found ourselves in trouble several times, Patty, because we would get on board and this excursion is sold out. So I need to look at excursions too. Insurance, yes, and a good one there, Patty. You point out water for your room. You're exactly right. Prices of water are cheap if you buy before you go. They will be in your room when you on embarkation day, and it's like, what is it, $5.95 maybe for a 12-pack, something like that. And even if you have Cheers, it's always nice to have some water in your room. So Patty, thank you. I need to buy some water for my room. Andrew, I saw your question. Charles, of course, has answered it. The Harbor House. If I'm going to answer the question, it's Harbor House. I think it is just a unique boutique hotel to stay in Galveston, and it's right near the Strand. You can walk to the Strand. The historic district is what the Strand is. It's all kinds of shops and restaurants. It's right across a walkway to Willie G's, has a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on food and drinks. It's right on the water. It's 200 yards from the port, the bigger port, I should say. The Breeze port's on down a little bit, but still it may be 500 yards from it. You can walk. If you're boarding the Vista to the port. They also have a shuttle if you need a shuttle, but it's so close. You wake up, you look out your window. If you book a portside room, the ship is staring at you in the face. I mean, it is absolutely awesome. The Tremont House is also another place to stay that's worth looking at as well. Both owned by the same people. Okay. Kendra, always pay for Cheers. Waited on the excursions because of onboard credit. And that's kind of where I'm at. We've got some onboard credit, and so I feel bad for not booking some of this stuff, but we've got onboard credit. I need to use that onboard credit somehow. Of course, I could always get it back if I need to, like we talked about earlier. Lynn, I prepay as much as possible. More money for gambling. Investing, Lynn. Investing is what it is. And Kendra, of course, threw in gratuities. Yep. Tammy, depends on how much onboard credit. Yep, I agree with that. Drunken Sailor, I tried to do at least one specialty dining up front. I like that idea. Drink package, of course, and probably excursions. So you knock out a lot of your stuff. And I do like that idea of booking specialty dining up front. So many times we've waited, and then you get there and you spend money on other things, and maybe you lose your investment in the casino. And then you're like, well, you know what? I'm not going to do the specialty dining because I'm down some money, and it's like, I like the idea, Drunken Sailor, of doing it before, booking before, so you're going to do that. Mike, unless someone gives me a great tip for excursion for Believes, Goff's Key, oh my gosh, which was available for New Year's. I noticed that, Mike. So Goff's Key Amanda and I've been 3 or 4 times. It's went up to $60. It used to be $49.99, and it used to be every time I've ever gone, it's only been available on the ship. I couldn't book it before. Matter of fact, Mike was on the cruise in July. Charles was on the cruise in July, and I told them they didn't have any plans for Belize. I said, when we get on the ship, let's look at this if you want to go. And we all went and absolutely loved it. But I did notice, Mike, that they are starting to list it, okay, which I don't mind. I'd rather pay for it before. But if you're looking for something in Belize, Goff's Key, it's through Carnival. You don't have to go and take the tender to Belize City and then go. They take you from the ship to Goff Key and back to the ship. It's a half a day, 4 hours. And I wish I had a picture of 3 lobster tails. 3. You heard that right. 3 lobster tails, rice and beans, plantains, and it used to come with a beer. I think it now just comes with a drink for $15. 15. 1-5. 3 lobster tails. It was awesome. And they've got a bar and drinks. The rum punch is free. But they've got it's affordable. Cokes are a couple of dollars and beers are $3. So it really is good. Good, and that's a good call out by Mike. Rodney, Steakhouse and Excursions. I like it. J&S joined both groups. Thanks, Derek. You bet. They're both great groups. They really are. And the Carnival Jubilee official, and I have to look over here to make sure there's so many groups that one word change. You're in a different group. But the Carnival Jubilee official cruise group, I think, will end up being the official cruise group for the Jubilee. You know how there's several, for each ship, but there's always one main official one, and I think that one, it's less than 1,000 members, but it was just created Wednesday. I think that will be the group that will have thousands of followers very, very soon. So just want to share it with you. Joy pays for as much as she can before. I like it. Trend, same thing. Pays as much for she can before. Cheers, specialty dining, water, insurance. Absolutely, I love it. I was looking at Amanda's comment there. Dana, hello from Texas again. We've got several from Texas on here. I'm glad that you're here tonight. Yeah, Charles, at happy hour on food and drinks at Willie G's it's remarkable. It is good drinks. Coleman, here lately, it's probably not a great idea to go too far away from the port at La Romana. I have not heard it about that port in particular. Of course, we usually stay close. We usually go to the beach that's right there, and sometimes we will we'll walk sometimes. We'll take the sky ride, the ski lift per se sometimes. But I haven't heard anything about La Romana. There is a situation right now in St. Martin. I know Royal Caribbean, they're advising their guests to not go to one side of the island, to stay on one particular side. But La Romana, I haven't heard. Usually it's a pretty safe place. Based on my experience there, we've been there several times, but I would be okay. I would be more weary, honestly, of Cozumel or somewhere like that. Charles and I, we went through a part of Cozumel 3 weeks ago. We probably shouldn't have been there, and we found that out pretty quick and turned around and went the other way. But La Romana, I think you should be okay. Rhonda, thank you so much. Mom is she's doing good. She's back at the nursing home. She started her therapy. I had a long call with her today. Amanda overheard the conversation. I was being a cheerleader. She doesn't necessarily want to do therapy as much as they want her to do therapy. She doesn't want to do the long sessions. And I said, Mom, you have to do it. And so, but she's doing good. She just needs some motivation. Please keep praying for her. I want her to walk again so bad. And Trin, oh my goodness, happy early birthday. This super chat, however, oh my gosh, Trin, I love it. I love it. This super chat, however, is for Amanda's spa fund. She will get it. I promise you that. Trin, I shared all about Amanda to Trin on our cruise last month. Trent, who's one of our first followers, we had such a good time. We did. And I sincerely hope someday very soon that Amanda and Trent get to meet and they would have a blast and I would be in trouble. Because they would gang up on me, I can already tell. I would be in trouble. I would. Trent, thank you first for your friendship and the light that you are to all those around you. It was such a blessing. We just wanted to meet. I remember sitting here in October saying, Trent, I hope we get to say hello. I hope we... And we really got to know each other on that cruise, and I know it's not the last one. Matter of fact, February, I guess, will come up pretty quick. But thank you so much for that. Getting me emotional here. Charles, rum and Coke wasn't until you say stop. I remember that. I remember Charles ordered a rum and Coke at Golf Key. And he started pouring the rum, and he said, let me know when you're good. And Charles looked at me. He let him pour. I mean, Charles finally had to say, stop. And he got a splash of Coke like it was on Long Island or something. I remember that. Oh, my gosh. Best excursion for Aruba and Curacao. Jolly Pirates. Amanda, help me out. That's Aruba. Jolly Pirates, Aruba. Amanda and I took an excursion. Let me make sure this is it before I shout it out here. There's a Jolly Pirates at almost every single stop Carnival goes on. Was it Jolly Pirates? Black Pearl. It was Black Pearl, Amanda. Trent is the best. I agree. Black Pearl. I usually don't do this, guys, but I want to get this right. Yes, okay, that's it. For Aruba, been several years since we've gone, but one of the top 2 or 3 best excursions we've ever done is Blue Melody and the Black Pearl. Okay, it's an American couple who have moved to Aruba. Look at it's Aruba-sailing.com. They've transformed their ship, and it has loungers, has legit loungers on it, and it's usually if the ship is in. Because on that itinerary, you always have one stop that's late. I think 10 p.m. I think we were in Aruba till 10 p.m. And it was a sunset cruise. And it was all-inclusive. Amanda was pregnant at the time, so she didn't partake of the liquid part of the all-inclusive. But the grilled cheeses. I read on TripAdvisor, grilled cheese. You got to have the grilled cheese. I'm like, what? I like grilled cheeses, but really? We're going to Aruba next July. And this is where we will go. The sunset was, and I know it depends on the day, just unreal. Matter of fact, they said on the ship this is the best sunset we've had all year. But Aruba-sailing.com, Blue Melody and Black Pearl in Aruba. Book it. We've cruised 15 plus times. One of the best experiences of my life. Okay, that's what you need to do in Aruba. Drunken Sailor, nothing like some rum when you are enjoying the sun and fun in the Caribbean. You're exactly right. Exactly right about that. Rum is my drinking choice for sure. It is. Goodness, we've talked almost this whole hour and not talked about the news. I know all of you are up to date with the news and what's going on. I do want to know, for those of you who have cruised recently, about capacity. It's on the rise, we know, with Carnival anyway, and even Royal Caribbean has started to bump up. I saw 80% the other day, but then the Odyssey of the Seas, their new ship, was at 40% last week. So it's like, I don't know what all's going on there, but capacity is something we're watching for the month of November. We expect it to go up, and it is. I really am wondering what it's going to look like in December 18th. Will it be at 70%? Of course, as a cruiser, you guys know by now, we pray it's lower than 70. We're being selfish, of course, on our part, but it may be upwards to 80. I know the Carnival, everyone I spoke with at Carnival, the goal is 80 to 85% by the end of the year, unless something happens with COVID or spikes. We'll see what happens, though, with capacity. Andrew, have you done a group cruise? We have not yet. We've put some fillers out and want to do it the right way. Do you do it through Carnival? Do you do it through a travel agency? If we want to have meetups and events and things like that, you almost have to go through Carnival, which I don't have any problem doing. I just need to get all the logistics worked out. So we'll look at that. And I think our group is getting big enough that we can do that. For a long time it was, I might schedule a group cruise, and it might be Amanda and I, but it's grown, and we're thankful for that. We'll look at it for sure. And we've got merch coming. We're closer and closer on merch. I know people ask almost every day. Everybody have a good night. Thank you, Joy, so much, and thank you for the happy birthday. Rodney, I would say Magic was at 70%. Awesome. Which is, I'd be okay with that. I would. It was 70 in July, and I was fine with that. And it was 70 on the breeze last month. So, I'm going to wrap things up for the night. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much for, first off, the super chats. That means a lot to me. I get to keep most of it, but $20 trend, it is going to Amanda. I can promise you that. And if you knew Amanda, and you're getting to know Amanda, she won't let me live it down. That money will be hers for sure. Oh my gosh. And Trent, I'm sorry you're not feeling 100%. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you feel better. Oh, Coach Cruz. Oh my gosh. Coach Cruz, listen, I've got to give Coach Cruz a shout out. You talk about somebody that enjoys life, loves to be part of conversation, has got a big, bold laugh, someone that's carefree, that wants everyone to have fun that's around him. That's Coach Cruz. He's got a YouTube channel. If you have not checked it out yet, check out his YouTube channel. He's a great person to be around. We cruised together in July. July 24th, we're cruising together next July on the horizon, Coach Cruz and I. Coach, we've got to get something planned. That may be an opportunity at a group cruise right there, Coach. I'm telling you. But so much fun and interaction. We talked everything from sports to cruising to YouTube. Both of us, trying to get started and a lot of wanting to do things the right way. Check out Coach Cruz. I'm so glad you're able to hop on, Coach, and check things out. Group cruise is a discussion for next weekend in Kansas City. Charles has it on the list, and I've got to listen to Charles. He's let me stay at his place, so whatever's on the agenda, we've got to talk about for sure, and we're going to get this thing going. I'm telling you that. Coach, I'm glad you jumped on. I hope everybody has a great week this week. It's going to be busy. A lot of you guys know I officiate basketball. Basketball season is underway, and I'm running 6+ miles a night, which is a good thing. I need to. But I'm away from home some, and I got to balance everything out. But it's going to be a busy week for sure. Thank you, Coach, for that. Drunken Sailor, I'm definitely down for any type of group cruise. We will do it. I'm telling you, we will. I hope everyone has a great week. Love on your family. I hope you have a good rest of the night. Watch some football. Enjoy it. And then have a great, great week. And we will see you, of course, during the week. Feel free anytime to contact me. Comment on our videos weekly. Our Facebook page, if you're not on there, it's active. You guys know I'll do anything to help. As of all of you will do things to help. And as Charles pointed out, join Coach Cruz. He's got a Facebook group too. It's growing. We're going to get him up there very, very soon. Have a great week, and God bless all of you. We will see you this week right here on Island Time.